Okay, it looks like I'm live, but my computer is stuck on a weird thing. I'm going to try and go over to YouTube so I can see it the way you guys see it. Hopefully the other box will go away. I don't know what it pushed. Well, it is Thursday. And, okay, so let's make that live. Let's put that on live chat. Come on, do your thing. It's a little slow today. But when isn't it, honestly? I don't know what that is, and I can't make it go away. Okay, well, we'll just continue on with the stream and hope that everything is fine. I'll check on it in a little while. So this is the last journal that we made. This is the one with the waterfall that's made out of the jelly print papers. And so I thought we might work on that for a little bit. I never did sew in the signature into this that we made. The little cover for the second journal. This again, I guess mini journal is more like it. So I thought we might sew that. Go ahead and sew that together. And then I thought we might decorate some of the envelopes with 2, 3-ish with some jelly prints. Got a whole pile of them, right? Might as well have a little fun with them. So let's do it. And then I have, as soon as we sew this in, and maybe there's a few people in here because I think I'm just talking to myself right now. We got something while we were out today that I thought was pretty interesting. Not 100% sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but it was too interesting not to get. So we've got our needle, and the pages are already cut, and so we just need to kind of line them up, make sure we're not doing anything too funky. And that's the middle right there, so let me just flip through and make sure there's nothing. Okay, so they're all pretty equal. No, nothing's hanging over, nothing's drooping down. I suppose I probably should punch the holes before I. So let me see if the all. You know what I think is missing in here is the all. Oh, there it is down there. So we'll go ahead and do the other holes real quick here. On little journals like this, I don't worry so much about it all lining up because there's not very many pages in here. And the likelihood of it all getting misaligned and, you know, I don't mind eyeballing it. It's usually, you know, I don't need everything to be just so precise, you know. I'm okay with it being just as it is. And this should be pretty easy to do. It's just 5 holes, 5 sheets, and a cover. And just make sure we're keeping everything nice and snug. Even in something small, you want everything to snug up nicely. Oh, there we got it all twisted, see? And then we're going to come in down at the bottom there. The 5 and the 3-hole pamphlet stitch are pretty, well, they're all pretty easy, but it, you know, the more pages you have in a signature, the more, the less likely they are to behave themselves. How's that? And so, and I didn't punch this with the awl. I punched it with the needle. So let me get in there and just make it a wee bit bigger. Make it easier for the needle to pass back through there. And they both came out on the same side. So we're just going to pass the needle under there. And ta-da. So we'll give it a little tug. Make sure it's nice and snug on the back. All of those, yep. Pull the needle out of there, put it back in its little container so we don't have needles all over the place. Snug it one more time. And then we're going to just tie this into a nice little knot. Carla, how you doing, girl? So there we go. We're going to trim that up because it's going to be the tuck-in journal. So I'd like it to be just little tails, you know. Nope, it's wax thread. It's not going to behave itself. We're just going to trim it down. Okay. So let's get all of our doodads back into the penguin for now until we need it again. That way I don't lose anything, because that is surely how I would lose something. I'm okay. I had a good day. So this is our little inside journal. So we've got our journal here, our envelope journal, with our little 5 signature, journal tipped in. We have our waterfall made out of some very nice jelly prints. We have our 3 envelopes. We have our pocket that we still need to glue down, but it's got the 3, and then there'll be 1 back here. And then, of course, this journal fits right inside the little ta-da! So this one is the same size as the little pink journal I made, and I think we might go ahead and glue down this pocket and maybe decorate some of the envelopes. And then I wanted to start working on this size, which I want to use the jelly prints for all the pages and everything. So we're going to use this size one. Now I will say that originally, because this was paperweight paper, when it was so it's a little wrinkly. I'm gonna put that right out there. Sorry. You can see this is a little wrinklier. Now the first one I made had that pink mushroom paper on it, and that was a cardstock weight paper, so it didn't get any wrinkles on it. I will tell you that this was much, much wrinklier when it was all wet. And it has pretty much, and this was a paperweight paper as well. So these really recovered very well. And we've got our pocket down here that we need to. I'm just going to poke the scissors down in there a little bit. I think we put a gusset in there, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And I think, I don't know where my, hold on. Oh, geez. That's not where that went. Where did you put it, Amy? Let me get up and look over here. Oh, here it is, over here. I think I have the little cheesy bone folder off this thing. Hey, Leslie, how you doing, girl? So I'm just trying to pop where the hinge is. This has glued down some at the hinge point. because I did not check on it right after the. Now, it's not a major gusset, but it does give, so you see you can lift, so you can stuff it a little bit full if you want. I did the one in the first journal was so tight, and you know I don't like that. So, yeah, so we've got our, and I'm probably going to find a focal thing to put on here or collage on it a little bit. I did reinforce the spine just a little bit because this is paperweight paper. It's just been, to give it a little bit of strength, we put another paperweight paper on the other side. And then we put this washi tape on it to just stabilize the spine and strengthen it a little bit. This isn't going to see a ton of use. Even if you were using it as part of a writing journal, it's only 5 pages, so you're not going to be flipping through here over and over. Working too much? Oh, I hate to hear that. I want to hear you guys having crafty fun, but work is a necessity of life, you know? So I did fill the inside of this one with not just plain paper because I just wanted something a little bit different in this one. So we used all kinds of fun stuff. You know, we love our ledger pages. And we might even still put in a pocket here. And if we can find a scrap of something that we like that coordinates well enough. I still have scraps around here somewhere. But we used jelly print on the inside here. And we just went a little ways down into the envelope just so that that's covered. And then we had made a little, so that when it's closed, you've got this even little spiny look at it. It just gives more room for this to expand out as things are added into it. So should we, let's put this back in here, first of all, so I don't lose it. Let's glue this down because we're just going to glue the 3 sides. It is going to be a pocket here. And then I'll show you the thing I found today. You gotta, yeah, after you miss some work, they always want you to fill out some paperwork, don't they? Now, Amy, what did you do with your glue? You'd think these things wouldn't be that hard to keep track of. But apparently in my life, they are. So what did I do with it when I finished the other day? Hold, please. I'll just use this. I don't know where I set it down at. You know what? I think it was sitting over there. And I think it might have, yeah, no. I think it might be down on the floor somewhere. Because it was sitting back over here. So I got this. We'll just use this real quick. But wait, we haven't inked the edges. Heaven forbid we should not ink the edges. Well, we have did you see the pink one with the mushrooms that we did first? This is much more subtle. This is a daisy, a yellow daisy print. And then we kind of jazzed it up on the inside with this. This is the inside print. And then we carried that over into here. And then we've got that other paper that coordinates, but is not the same print on the inside. I just, something a little different than what you normally see me doing. I have several of these that I want to make, and I just hadn't got around to it. Been harvesting a lot of stuff. I am removing this plastic thing. This is Timber Brown. It just happened to be the one on top. But I want to do like the pink mushroom one was kind of a magical one, where we're going to fake serial killer people with magic. if I recall the story that we were building for that. And I built this one before I put the new blade on so it's got a little bit of, I did not think to ink it before I glued it together. Now you can definitely do this part with the sewing machine, and that's what the original was when, I think it was Natasha at Treasure Books that made this. I have the original video floating around somewhere. But you can definitely sew this together and it would be less bulky. I'm just going to give it a little, I'm just going to give it my own little zhuzh. They're just fun. So, you know, like everything else, I get carried away. I want to make this flowery one that's, you know, it's not like a girly flowery, I don't feel like. So I want to do like a creepy one. It never moves fast enough, paperwork or doctors, for sure. That is 100% sure. So we're just going to put glue on the 3 sides. And that's going to be these 3 sides here. And then we're going to decorate them up. But I want to finish the book so that we can kind of decorate them in. I need a pokey tool. Oh, shoot. That fell into a box. I feel like it. Oh, no, it went on the side of the box. Okay. Oh, please. Because this is one of those glues where I feel like it always gets stuffed up in there. It's that kind of warm time of the year before you can really turn the air in the house up enough to make any real difference. And my room is always hot. I gotta be honest with you. Oh, it's got a, that's why it's not coming up in the, it's sealed shut. I heard that. You're going to hell. Straight to hell. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. With all the trouble I've had with glue lately, she's way too amused by that than she should be. So after I get this glued in while it's drying, I'm going to show you a thing that we found today. She said, I want to show you something. And I said, okay, do I need flip-flops for regular shoes? And she said flip-flops. Then she says, no, put on some regular shoes. And that usually means we're going to stop and do some scavenger stuff, you know. So I put on my regular shoes. And Christine, and hello. Did I say hello to you earlier? And Beema's in the house. And Janice is here. She says, howdy. Okay, so that'll be our 3 pockets. So we got to make things to put in the pockets, you know, as we do. Oops, I'm lifting it up. And then there's a pocket here too. So not anything puffy. We're not putting anything real puffy in here. We're not going to stick another booklet or anything in there. Although it's tempting, isn't it? Just to keep making smaller and smaller booklets. Janie, how you doing? Hopefully I've caught everybody. If I haven't caught you, it is not that I am ignoring you. And then I've lost the ink pad. Jesus. Oh, there it is. Today is a day of losing things. I can see it already. When I apparently didn't ink this one. Probably it was too wet. But I'm enjoying this size of journal. I think ultimately it's going to make a very fun glue book kind of thing. I do. But I could definitely see it having uses for like a... So this is 5 pages here. So that's 10. So that's 20 sides. If you wanted to use this for a monthly, you know, and have 2 months worth, you just add 5 more pages to each one. And I don't think that for how it's attached and everything, that doing that's going to cause a problem, even with the middle of the book, because you can create some room for expansion in the here, so that, you know, I wouldn't go much beyond that though, because then I think you're just asking for trouble without somehow making enough room for an actual spine in there, you know, where you've got like an 1/8 or a 1/4 inch. What? What happened last night? Did I miss it? Well, I will keep you in my thoughts and prayers for sure, Janie, and wish for the best outcome for whatever your situation is. So, yeah. And you have so many choices for covers and whatnot. So we're going to, I think, decorate the pockets on this. Not the pockets, but the envelopes on this a little bit with some jelly prints. And then we'll get a start on this size, which I think I can use all the jelly prints for. And that's my goal with this size, is I want to do the whole thing using jelly prints. And if I like that overall, then I'm probably going to start working towards a larger... Oh, that's awfully young. I know there are 20-year-olds going, that's so old, but it's really not. I'm so sorry to hear that, Janie. I imagine that you do have... It's hard when people who are older pass away, much less those people who, you know, it's got to be so unexpected at that age. Big hugs to you, girl. So, let me grab some jelly plates. But first, before we do some jelly plates, I'm going to grab jelly plates, not prints.
You know, you told them you put your shoes on. That's about as far as you got on that one.
Well, what did you... Oh, and I didn't eat my fortune cookie either?
You didn't eat your fortune cookie either. All right, there's your fortune.
We got to eat the cookie before you do the fortune. Let me grab some jelly prints and the thing I want to show you.
What in the heck did you spill down there?
Those are the red beans. I just haven't picked them up yet.
Okay.
They're fine. I'm going to eat them. Whatever.
Anyway, I came to remind you that you were telling your story.
You just want me to tell the story.
No, you got as far as putting your shoes on.
I know, and then I got sidetracked.
Then you get sidetracked.
I think they're used to my storytelling by now.
Squirrel brain.
So Mike got a Whopper for lunch, a Whopper and a strawberry shake. That's his jam. Elle's got Chinese food. I can't read the fortune until I eat the cookie, guys. I do. I have shoes. It's true. So I put on my shoes. And then we toddled out the store for a muck. Okay. And then we found these. We didn't. I actually found these for a change. And then there was a second pack, a smaller pack. This was wrapped in plastic. I opened it before Elle said, I wanted you to open that online. So, but there's a story before we got here. Yeah, I own 3 pairs. I have a pair of flip-flops, a pair of slip-ons, and a pair of sneakers. Ooh, Chick-fil-A and a chocolate shake. Raises chicken and chocolate shake. Woo-hoo! I love their waffle fries. So shoes. And we go way far away, like a half an hour away. And we pull in and we're in front of an auto something. AutoZone. I'm like, ooh, you brought me to AutoZone. Oh, and so, but those aren't really shoes. I do have my fuzzy fox slippers. Although technically, I guess I have to count them as shoes because I have worn them out of the house to the drive-thru. And she says, no, it's over there. And I look over, and it's a place called Salad to Go. And it is a tiny little, like, kiosk. It's not a kiosk, but you guys have seen, like, Dutch Brothers Coffee. It's maybe a little bit bigger than a Dutch Brothers Coffee place where you drive through to get your coffee. Same kind of setup. It's just drive-through, and there is a walk-up window, but there's no seating. And I was like, salad to go? Mine are soft-soled. I would never wear them to the grocery store, but I have worn them out to the car to get in and go to the drive-through. So when we left the house, she said, today's all about you. And I'm like, oh, good Lord. How many hours are we going to be away from the house, right? Good night, Janie. Sweetest dreams, girl. Know that we're thinking of you, and if you need anything, you contact us. We're always here for you. So she pulls out of the parking space, and we go through the drive-through. And we get there, and I'm looking at the menu, and I'm having a hard time seeing it from my seat. She's like, do you want me to, like, pull forward? And do you want me to read you the menu? I'm like, no, I'm just going to. So I'm reading. They have, like, a Cobb salad. They had an awesome-sounding Greek salad with the Kalamata olives and everything. And then there was one other kind of salad, and I didn't even read that one because I was like, nah. Then I saw autumn salad. This is a salad with hearts of romaine, grilled Brussels sprouts, dried cranberries, pecans, and baked sweet potato cubes. Okay, Janie, I'll be here. Carla's making gross face over there, I think. She doesn't. It's okay if you don't like it, Carla. I like it. I like all of those. I love all of those things. And then I had my choice of chicken, tofu, or steak as a meat for the salad. It was called Salad to Go. No, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was butternut squash. Roasted butternut squash. Did I say something besides butternut squash? It happens. My brain does it. My brain does weird things. Remember, I had scrambled. Yeah, I did have. Oh, you don't like Brussels sprouts. That's okay, because I love Brussels sprouts. And then the dressing that comes with it is a balsamic vinaigrette. And they asked if I wanted a different dressing, and the first time I order something, I ordered exactly the way that it's supposed to go. And I don't know if there were not prices on the menu or if I just couldn't see them from where I was sitting. I meant butternut squash. I'm sorry, Janice. Thank you. Yeah. Elle said they saw them down in Phoenix when they were down there. They saw a couple of them. And she was driving down the road last week with Sandra doing the grocery shopping, I think, and she saw it. And she just put it away in her brain and didn't say anything. You can have both my shares. And welcome, Sherry. Welcome. So the guy says the price, and it's like $6.42, $6.52, not $7, not even $7 for the salad. And I was like, oh, that's pretty good for a salad. And she's like, well, we don't know how big it's going to be. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Let's see how big it's going to be. Dude, I wish I hadn't thrown the box in the recycle. The salad was huge. In an orange bowl, too. And I have an orange fork. I saved the fork. I'm such a dork. I'll get you my orange fork. I have a red fork from Firehouse. And it's plastic and it's stupid, but I love the color orange. There's my orange fork. Yes, that is cheap. And it was, and when I mixed the salad with the balsamic vinaigrette, there was enough room to actually toss the salad in the container. Arizona, Oklahoma, Nevada, and Texas. I think this is the first one here in Vegas. You paid it, yeah. Well, it wasn't like giant, like a bowl of salad, but compared to like what you get at the grocery store, I'd say it was about twice the amount you get at the grocery store. So I had chicken, the butternut squash, dried cranberries, some pecans, the hearts of romaine, and chicken. So good stuff. Yes, it was a full meal. I ate the whole thing. I was full. And I could have stopped about 2/3 of the way through and been comfortably full, and maybe only half if I'd had a piece of bread with it. There's one just a few. I really, really enjoyed the salad, guys. The Brussels sprouts were grilled. And those can have a really strong flavor. But it paired really nicely with the chicken. It paired nicely with the cranberries. It even paired nicely with the pecans. And there wasn't a bite of salad where it was just lettuce and not some of the other things. And I wouldn't have it with any other dressing, to be honest with you. I genuinely enjoyed it with the balsamic. Sometimes we can find them here for $4 or $5. And Walmart sometimes has them on sale for $2.33, but they're like about to expire. But it's about 3 of those. And then sometimes you see the bigger ones. And it's maybe maybe 1.5 of those. And it wasn't mostly lettuce, I feel like I maybe had one bite or so that was all lettuce. But I could have fished in. There was enough, definitely. Because at the end I was scraping pecans and some apple cider vinaigrette. That's probably good, actually. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. I was like a kid in a candy store when we got home with that salad. But that's not the only place we went. So the salad, we put it in the cooler bag. And then we went over to a Goodwill that's on that side of town, where we found, were these at the Goodwill or the Deseret? These were at the Deseret, I think. I can't remember. Ciderage. So my fortune says, seek and you shall find fortune's hidden gems. I did, in salad. It was salad today. I enjoyed it a great deal. And it wasn't that expensive, so I could even afford it. So these are animal disease cards. And these are internal parasite cards. Copyright 1999 by Penn Foster Inc. So we'll look at and they're blank on the back. I have no intention of dyeing them. So, and I think you're supposed to know what parasite these are, because they're just like this, Good luck figuring out what it is. I might be able to go online and figure it out based on the EQ0912. Nope, it's the same for all of them. We'll see if there's a list in here somewhere, because this was sealed. So I just thought these were fun and a little creepy. Really? I never had that for sunburns. Tapeworm is pretty easy to guess. I'm hoping there's like a list at the end because I didn't really look through them before. After Elle said, well, you're supposed to open those live. I was like, sorry, I got excited. And Sandy was like, well, what is it? I'm not telling you till I go live. She made pouty face. It did not move me. So it's a nice size card. I think it's a 5x8, but we'll get some no list. But fun nonetheless, and probably by looking up internal parasites, we could probably figure some of this out. I don't know that I put vinegar on that just sounds wrong for a salad and disease all in one day. I am a happy girl. I would not. No, that's a hard pass for me. So let's see what the animal disease ones look like. I hope Buddy's eating right now. If you're eating, avert your eyes, maybe. I don't really know what's going to happen. So I'm guessing this goes with a book somewhere, which was not there. That doesn't look fun. That looks like it might be a tapeworm.
Those are veterinary nursing flashcards.
So we might be able to find out.
Yeah. There should be a book with it.
Yeah, but
they
wasn't
didn't have any books.
Yeah, they didn't have the book. But I'm thinking if we go to the Penn Foster website, we might be able to find it.
Yeah.
Like a master list. That almost looks like an atomic bomb right there. Vinegar's supposed to take the I don't know if I would be willing to do that. I feel like vinegar on a burn would, just in my head, I feel like that would make it feel worse. So these are a little bit gross, but you know. We'll figure out some fun, creepy way to use them. Oh, there's something in a cat's mouth. And these are, they've taken slices off the organs. That's some poor animal's brain. It looks like a scan, though, not a slice. So in the realm of ew, we got our creepy on today. That looks like something, I can't tell. It would be nice if they'd labeled them with what disease it is. So whoever got these never opened them. So your most did not help with sun poisoning at all. Never did, just blisters. Me too. Because those are probably way grosser in person. Next to no sun, right? Okay, so we've got our we want to do our 3 envelopes, so I need something for the inside of this one, I think. And then I think I want to do the back. We could wind up with just kind of a whole Mod Podge of things going on in here. But let's choose some prints to work with. I think we're going to try and work with single-sided ones. These are shitty magazine pulls. Let's put those over there. Okay. I think there are. I know they did one recently. And I want to say there are 6 or 7. But let's look it up. I want to say 6 is the right number, but I know they made one recently. Come on, go do your thing. Okay, so we have to decide what we want to go with. Do we want to go with grungy? We did flowers kind of thing. So maybe we don't want to go totally grungy. Maybe we want to go with soft colors. And save the grungy for a different. Saw 6. Oh my God. Saw 3, 4, 5, 6. Saw 3D 7. Jigsaw 8. Spiral 9. There are 10 Saw movies total. So it's Saws 1 through 6. Then they did Saw 3D, the final chapter. Then they did a movie in 2017 called Jigsaw. They did one in 2021 called Spiral, which has Samuel L. Jackson and Chris Black in it. And then they did Saw 10 just this year. Holy crap. So with this year's release, 10. New Stephen King. Is that a book or a movie, Janice? Boogeyman? I think I saw something about it. I'm kind of trying to pull the soft. These are double-sided, so we don't want to use that. Okay. I don't want to use any double-sided ones. Although we might use some of these pieces for the envelope flaps. Okay. I wonder if all my singles are somewhere else. I have a couple piles of these. Nope, these ones back here are singles. Okay. And those could also be used for flaps. These are all double-sided, so let's not bother with those. Are they? God, Beetlejuice came out so long ago. That's a lot because I was done after Saw 1. I think I watched through the third movie, but it had gotten to the point where it was just too graphically violent for me. And that says something because I like horror movies. You don't read or watch King's Scary Stuff? It's a movie. I might see it. But again, they released something. What did I see today on Paramount Plus? I'm going to go to the menu. Hold on. Hold the phone, please. Oh, that's pink, maybe. Thing is, I don't do very many pastels. That's yellow. Not horror, though. I don't think it was horror. I still want to see Rise of the Pink Ladies. I haven't. Oh, I thought this might be fun. The Dungeons and Dragons movie, Beyond Honor Among Thieves. It just looked funny. So I thought I might try that out. I am in season 11, episode 2. Jennifer Love Hewitt is gone. Aisha is in. And then I saw that they released something about the Stallone family as a reality series. And I can't even. You guys, I really can't. Yeah, Green Mile was one of his few that wasn't horror in the traditional sense, you know? I'm just looking for some kind of pastel ones. It's a little brighter than I'd like for a yellow. That's nice for a teal, though. Let's see about that. That's too bright, I think. A little brighter than I'd like. That's probably brighter than I'd like, but oh, that's not too bad. We might use that. Oh yeah, Good Omens is on my list. I gotta be honest, I haven't watched anything on Prime in a hot minute. Mike, did you fast forward through any of it?
No.
Okay. Mike says it's good, and he didn't fast forward through it. Mike is off work. It's his early night. And my door is open because I don't want to be too hot.
God's favorite idiot is good too if you get a chance.
He says God's Favorite Idiot is also good. And these are black and whites. Okay, so these are our choices. Everybody says hi, Mike. Hi, Hubbers.
Hello.
Yes. Dungeons and Dragons. I think I said it was on Paramount. I don't remember now. I could not have. Who knows what I do these days? Okay. So these are our choices for our envelopes. And then these are our choices for flaps, plus whatever's left over off this. I think we've got a fair amount of stuff. Let's see how that dried, if it dried. Yep, it looks like it stuck down pretty good. Yeah. So there we go. Our pockety thing is done. And I think I want to they made a show about my brother. And Sherry was like, my uncle? Could be. You'd have to watch the show to find out. I haven't seen it, so I can't tell you. But I do believe that Mike had recommended it to me. It's probably in my list somewhere. I think I'm going to want to go over this with the paper. So I want it to be glued down so it's not bended back like that. So while we're choosing and measuring and everything, it might be good to go ahead and glue some of that down. Stuff that's already folded over. And then I do want these spots glued down too. I just had not gotten to it. The little things you think, oh, that'll just take a second, and then you keep putting it off. There we go. Oh, love PBS. But I haven't watched anything on there in forever. I'm not I can no longer be a donator. I don't make enough money for that. But kudos to you, because they always seem to have good programming, you know. And you don't have to love horror movies to come here, because while I do like them, I realize they're not everybody's cup of tea. There, I think that'll do it. So maybe let's start with the big one. That won't probably be the easiest. So it's just shy of 8 3/4. And it looks like we're probably going to do 5 3/4 inches and see what that looks like. Oh, I love Midsummer Murders. Oh my gosh, I haven't watched it in a while. I think I have Carla's login for BritBox stuck in my... She was nice enough to go, I have it, and then I didn't watch it. Because Midsummer Murders, I would want to start over. I absolutely adore that show. And you know, so far with all the replacements they've made, I haven't loved it any less. Okay, so I'm looking for something that's going to coordinate with this page. So let's, definitely not that yellow. Not that low. Well, maybe that. That kind of goes good. Let's see if there's anything else we like. So it looks like that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think that's the best match right there. I think that's the one. So we said just shy of 8 3/4. So we'll go one line under 8 3/4. And we only have one of these, so let's hope that's right. Yeah, BritBox makes up for it. There's actually quite a few really, really good shows on BritBox. I could binge for a whole year, I think, on that all by itself. And then we said we were going to go 6 3/4 this way, I think is what we said. Which isn't a whole lot. That envelope was any bigger, we'd be in trouble. Okay, so let's see. Nope, that's not right. I've cut it too short. I cut it too short this way. Not by much, though, so if we want to have it framed, that's okay. So now we just need to, I think I want it right there. So we'll cut a little bit below that. And we get a little framed edge all the way around. So I think that's okay. It doesn't have to go door to door, you know. But I do think I want to get a clamp for right there. Yeah, that is kind of a, you know, you like it better than acorn? I have never tried acorn, so I'll take your word for it. Yeah, off the top of my head, I can think of about a half a dozen shows that I would like to see on BritBox. They just have good programming, you know? Okay, so I think we'll be able to do that because we want that edge anyway. So I think we'll do just fine like that. Let's glue it, guys. Let's glue it. Acorn was, and I see that's not really my jam. That's more Elle's jam. Acorn sounds like something Els would really like. I do okay with some historical stuff. And I don't know why, because I like history. But you start throwing people in period costumes, and I get very uncomfortable. I think I have a hard time getting into the action because I just sit around thinking about how uncomfortable their clothes must be. You know? A lot of that stuff was pinned. Can you imagine having to pin all your clothes together? Especially for ladies' dresses. How many hours it must take you to change your clothes and just ridiculous. Yeah. And the comedy is always good. British comedy is always, almost always. There's a few things I haven't been able to handle. But gotta love it. So yeah, if you guys have a salad to go location near you, you might want to give it a shot. Not too expensive, and I very much enjoyed my salad. But that autumn salad's not for everybody. They didn't have a ton of choices, but I think they had something that will fit, you know, everybody's kind of. And the front does not have to match the back. I'm not that kind of person. You guys, I am going to do this just all funky and fun. I can't help myself. And we might coordinate it a little bit by putting, you know, doing this. Because if I put it a little bit down from the fold, then it's going to cover the whole thing and I can just trim it on the other side. So I'm going to do that. I'm definitely right there going to do that right now. You love Mr. Bean? I could take him or leave him. It's not my favorite. It's I was like, I'm getting one tomorrow. You better be right. Now, I really like the chicken. I found it for salads and places like Chipotle. I just prefer chicken. The beef never appeals to me. And I wasn't sure about the quality of the tofu in the salad because I really only like firm tofu. And this is from Artie Dar, sent this to me in her goodie box a while back. I did not ink this, guys. I failed inking. I failed inking 101. Okay, let's grab some scissors. And we're just going to trim around the edge there. But not cut the envelope. There we go. And then right here. And there we have it. There's a little bit here on the side. Got it. So there, when it's like that, and then it folds over. So let's find something nice. And let's get a measurement on that. No, let's wait to measure it till I choose. Good Lord. Okay, so I kind of like the green with that. Well, let's see. What else do we like? Nope. And we don't want to go pink on pink, I don't think. I don't think I've seen Black Adder. He does have some funny bits, I'll admit. They just search some PG Wodehouse stories. Oh, nice. Christmas, Mr. Bean. I call it Coley Black Satan or Satin. Okay. Well, that's not bad either. The blue color's very nice. I think the yellow would work too, but it's not my favorite. Okay, I like that one a little bit better. Okay, and then we're not doing pink on pink on pink. Okay, so what do you guys think? We've got the green for A, this blue and purple mix with some white and other stuff in it for B, or this yellow and kind of orangey for C. Which one would you guys like to see on this side of the envelope? So we're doing, that's the back, that's the front. A, B, or C, you guys. He's the donut thief. Okay, I'll give it, I will definitely. You hate pink on pink on pink. Well, none of those are pink on pink on pink. Oh, I bet. Janice, tough nuggets, Els. Okay, I want more than one vote. We're not just going based on Sandra. Janice likes the green. That's 2 votes for the A. Woo! Okay, we're going green. We're going to be a green beanie. All right, so let's go for length first of all. Get my ruler out from under here. 3 votes for B gets, or A gets it. All right, so, oh, that's why. This is just shy of 9 3/4. So let's go. I'm going to say we're going to go 8.5 on this because we do want the border on it. So 8.5 for left to right. 8.5. And let's take off the white side. And we're not even going to have to cut off that much. We'll have some nice scraps of joy. All right, now for height. Oh, sorry, I whacked you guys. We're going to take it from the middle of this envelope. And so I think 5 inches is perfect because that comes just a little bit below. I think 5 will be just fine. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Just so. Let's ink this one, shall we? And let's not use that timber brown. Let's go pick a better brown.
Say hi to Amber.
Oh,
Say hi to Amber.
Hi, Amber. Sorry if I missed you. I'm sorry. I suck. I have to show them that again. I love this. I love the zipper bag. I put my little pin in there that I haven't put on my purse yet.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Oh, there it is.
I was going to say, would you lose your pen already?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm the official door greeter, apparently. Every time somebody comes in, hi. I feel like going, get your shit and get out.
Oh. I don't think that's the vibe we're trying to send out.
I know.
We're bringing joy.
I'm refraining
Okay.
from my natural
Too
instinct.
much for you today. You didn't have the salad. You're not okay. But you had the fried rice.
I did. I have fried rice.
Fried rice.
No vegetable.
Amber, that's okay. I saw you were busy. We're getting her black and white journal. Nice. I hope you'll send us a few pics to the group or
I like
to
black and
me,
white.
and I will share them.
I like black and white.
I do want to do a black and white journal. I have some napkins.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing it like as a group thing in my Facebook
Oh,
group.
I might play along with that. What kind of journal? How thick?
I don't know, like not real big.
But more than like maybe with a
But
tiny
what I was
spine.
thinking is if I had each person do like so many pages in a signature,
Oh, swap it around.
then I'll put it all together.
Oh, have them send it to you.
And we'll
Well, I could just carry mine into the other room.
draw, Anyway, it was a thought.
Oh, no, you should. Oh, wait, what was I going to talk to them about?
Bingo.
Bingo was his name. Oh,
B-I-N-G-O,
B-I-N-G-O. They're all bleeding from the ears now.
There was a farmer at the
Janice says, boy, Chinese food gave Elle some pepper uppers.
It's the look that I get from them.
Because she orders, I would like pork fried rice, no vegetables. And then she goes, I want pepper beef.
Pepper steak.
Pepper steak, no
No
vegetables. And the guy at the register is always like, he has the best,
Straight
I don't
face.
give a shit what you're ordering face. The guy in the back, I saw him. He picked the order up and he went to put it on the thing that they slide it into. And he took it back down and he looked at it. And he went to put it, and then he looked at it. And then he was like, you know, like my vegetables?
I think that's why you get extra spicy when we get the gunpowder.
It's Bimbo, Carla says. Bimbo was her name. Oh, B-I-M-B-O.
Wait. There was a pimp who had a hoe. B-I-M-B-O.
Have that perfected by tomorrow. They're
I will have
expecting
that
you.
perfected by tomorrow.
Okay, so Els is thinking about doing a 50-50 bingo for some number of weeks that we're not sure how many. I wanted to show you guys this again just because I found it again. I haven't put the pin on my purse. Once a time there was a girl that said fuck this shit and did things on her own and did things her own way and lived happily ever after. The end. And then it's my antisocial butterfly pin, which Els got just for me. Oops, sorry. I'm going the wrong way. I don't know where I'm going. Nope. I'm still. Oh, there it is. I got to remember to put it on my purse. I keep moving it around the room so that it doesn't get squished because it's a pin. So does anybody want to hear about bingo? Mine is a single signature, 14 full page, turns to 28 pages altogether. Nice. I bet he did. So bingo. As a way to kind of fund this adventure, a 50-50 bingo game. It's a $5 buy-in every week. It will happen probably during late night lunatics, to be honest. But it could also happen on Sunday, in addition to the not so friendly Family Feud, which is ruling the airwaves presently. There are some questionable questions on there. That's all I'm saying. And so 5 games a week, a $5 buy-in, 50-50 payoff. So whoever wins each round gets, 50% of the pot. And the other 50% goes into a savings account for this adventure in the fall. So that might be a fun thing to do. And then each week I'll have booby prizes for, we'll draw at random. Ooh, pockets and flips. Awesome. One or maybe two what? I don't know what you're saying. Okay, so we're going to line this up. Hopefully before it's... Nope, we may not get another chance. Thank God that was relatively straight. Okay, so...
It's only one or two questionable questions.
Okay, that's not what I heard.
This is getting to be quite the leaning tower you got going here.
Oh, it just went to the side when I put it away last night.
Oh, okay.
Also, I may have bumped into it.
Oh, okay.
When I found out my door was closed, and I was like, oh, trying to pull my hair off my neck and get out the door at the same time.
Yeah.
All hot and sweaty and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to bed last night, door wide open, got up in the middle of the night, and I was literally gross sweaty.
Sweltering.
I was sweaty, and my hair was all stuck to my neck.
Did you have swamp ash?
Els is making more tassels? Maybe. BB prizes. No, I'm going to make BB prizes. Maybe I'm just going to rub my boobs on some paper with some dye on them. No? Okay. It would never happen.
I have to go now.
You could white it with green boobies.
I have to go now.
Is this that time I flashed you? You having flashbacks?
I am having flashbacks of you flashing me.
She just flashed me. This is not okay. I had 2 envelopes done and my eyes are going, no! Just kidding. They were in a bra. They were in a bra.
Amy.
Well, back at you.
Love you too.
Uh-huh. Do you want to tell them anything else about the bingo? No, I guess not.
What?
Well, you say it your way. I'm not as exciting as you are.
I'm not sure yet. I'm working on it.
So if you guys like the idea of bingo, message Els and say bingo me so she knows people are interested.
Yeah, because I don't want to do it if it's just me sitting there being stupid.
Because it's no fun if there are no people playing. One, that does not help our scavenger. And it doesn't get you any money.
Yeah, sure.
Or booby prizes.
Or beauty prizes.
So if you're not, don't message her. You can also send her email. I'll put her email in. You can harass her via email. There you go. If you want to play bingo, harass her that way. That way she can get her shit together. Jelly print imprints. Oh dear. It would be unique. But then you know what my boobs look like under my shirt, and maybe you don't want to know that, Could scar you for life. Okay, so we got one whole envelope done. Look at us go. Do we want to do the inside here? I think we want to do the inside. I want to do the inside. Let's do the inside. I'm going to go with this. Whoops, not that. I'm going to go with this nice calm teal right here. Nope, that's not long enough. Okay. So we're going to have to measure something. I saw 5 Minute Crafts and they painted a girl from her waist down. She pressed herself on the canvas and it was belly and boobies. Some kind of weird mammogram thing. My Facebook group is Darkwood Sanctuary. That's the name, and I will get you a link. Give me a second. Because I'm slow like that. There's my ruler. While that's waiting to load up. So we just wanted to go from there to... So that is a strong 8.5. My own group. Let's get a link. And we'll cut this to 8.5 inches. We just have all kind of colors going on, don't we? 8.5. And then we really only need a couple of inches. Let's go with 3 inches. Because we don't need it to go all the way down the envelope now, do we? No, we just need it to be at the top. Okay, there's my group. Look at it. Hi, Roseanne. How you doing? We're here on a Thursday night just doing silly things. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's what he said, but lied. You like the dots on the page? Yeah, that's that stencil that's all circles. I love that stencil. It's fun. We need to use it again. That's my Facebook group right there. And I will tell you, if you're part of my Facebook group and you buy in one of my live or video sales, you do get a discount. I roll a dice, and the dice, and we assign values to that, and that's how much you get off. It's usually 5, 10, 15, or 20% off, depending. I don't get carried away. There's no 50% offs. But if you're a member of my Facebook group, there's no color right here, but I think I'm okay with that. We'll just put some ink on there. We'll ink it and be like, it's good enough. Harry walked on your keyboard. Sure he did. You blame the cat for everything. So yeah, if you guys are interested in doing the 50-50 bingo, message Els or email her at the email address that I stuck up a little bit above the, for me it's rolled up into the never-ending chat window, but let her know you're interested, because let's not let her waste her time if she's not, if you're not into it, that is okay. I know there are several other bingo games going. But we'll create some other prizes, and give those out sporadically. Roseanne, she's doing the kitty heart eyes. Well, tomorrow will be Friday. That is exciting in and of itself. For anyone who doesn't have plans, I will be live tomorrow. Come hell or high water, because I did miss last Friday. We went out. We got carried away doing stuff. We're like, it's 1 o'clock, it's 2 o'clock. Suddenly it was 7 o'clock. It's harder in the summer when it gets light or dark later. Because normally in the winter, we're like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. It's dark. We should go home. Because that's how we are. We are old ladies. Come on, get in there. I think it might be too late. We may just have to trim this or peel it up. Okay, we got a little bit of a, I didn't get it quite, but close enough for government work, right? We'll just cut the little above the edge piece right there. There we go. And we'll add some ink in. We'll ink it. We'll ink it real good. There we go. We inkied it. I shall chain her to. Wow, it's getting all weird in here. Oh, poop emojis. What? That's wooed. It's wooed, I tell you. Okay, so there's our first one. Our first covered envelope. Moving on. Second covered envelope. Let's look at this. Hey guys, check it out. No, I would like the bottom to be covered some, although it's not, strictly speaking, necessary. What do you guys think? Should we go ahead and use that? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make an executive decision. Ooh. Look at me making decisions. Unheard of. I'm going to be good right about that. Woo. You can do it. Yes, I can. So that's definitely going to need some inky edges right there. Inky, I say. Leslie's like, use it. You can do it. So, yeah. So, 11 seasons into... So, there's only 16 seasons currently. If they make another one of those, you know, whatever they're calling their thing, Criminal Minds Evolution or whatever it was. So, if they make another season, I will at least be caught up. And that's scary because I started that at the beginning of May. I don't know what they're doing in there, but it sounds like something fell. So, serial killer tomorrow. I am looking forward to it. I hope some of you will be able to join in. Let's see who we stalk, serial killer or otherwise, you know. Fold, spindle, or mutilate. I think they're in there trying to decide on dinner. Sandy and Mike throwing food out of the freezer. Mike's doing his bagpipe imitation again. Ooh, exciting stuff going on in there. Okay, here we go. And I like that color a lot. We need to use that stencil more often. What do you guys think about jelly printing on Sunday? Right now I'm in the original. I'm guessing the 16th season is the first season of the thing called Evolution. And I started from the beginning just because, like, I had forgotten that they killed off Mandy Patinkin's character for good, forever and ever. Amen. And I've even seen, I think, 2 episodes that I somehow missed in previous watchings. So I either slept through them because that's a thing that happens, you know. And I'm probably going to use some of my Velcro. I probably should have sent you guys more than 6 Velcro-y things. Now that I'm thinking about it. So if anybody needs more of the little Velcro dots, if you bought this, let me know and I'll send you off some. But what are they eating? Inquiring minds want to know what food is going on out there. Who's fooding and what does it taste like? And is it delicious? I need to know. Ooh, that's pretty, isn't it? What do you guys think? Is that too dark for this? I love that. But we also have that. It's a little bit longer, but Leslie's like, yes, jelly print on Sunday. Okay. I'm feeling it. Well, YouTube doesn't have whip emojis. So poop emoji? Well, I guess that would get me running away from it. I don't want any poo near me. Mike is pizza biting and mending Reese's butter cupping. My little grounder had to get animals. Oh. Well, you could use a nap. That's a lot of things. Okay, I think I'm going to put this right there. I don't know what I want to. I do. I'm using it. You're eating cashews. Are you eating nice nuts? Is that what's happening out there? Okay, so we're going to cut it to the length of the top, and then we'll cut excess off. The Walgreens brand nuts are called Nice Nuts. That's 7 inches. 7 inches. Roseanne's eating chips. Very nice nuts. And so we always make jokes. Because that's how we are. She has very nice salty nuts. Els does. So that's going to be, I'm going to glue the flap then. And then I'll cut off the extra. That's what he said. And then I have to find my glue because I have other stuff I need to do tonight that involves glue. So I gotta find my regular glue. My guess is it is, in fact, on the floor. I will tell you, if you buy this, I think this came from the dollar store. And Ardidar was nice enough to turn me on to it. But if you buy this kind, this foam and poster board adhesive from Beacon, you have to get it right the first time because there's not much give to it. Not much room to maneuver. If you need to move it, you have a very, very, very short window. Okay, so let's trim the edge off right there. I was not going to try and guess off for matting it. It's just not working for me here. Oops. There we go. Let's get rid of our scrappies. And there we have it. So whatever we put on the inside here sort of needs to coordinate with that. And I don't think it's, I think that's okay. Because we're looking at the others. You were asked the roasted nuts guy. I like it. Yeah, Dollar Tree. Whatever. Some dollar store sells it. Dollar. It works good, though. It's good stuff. Okay, we are not using that pale pink right there. I can tell you that right now. Boys and girls. Peoples. Oh, maybe that's a good choice for right there, though. I do want to use that one. I think the blue is too calm. We already used the pink.
It's Beacon.
Yeah, but I think I've used it as fabric glue.
Yeah, it's Beacon.
But it says foam board.
Right,
foam
but
and
it's
poster board.
Beacon, which is the same company that makes Fabri-Tac and 3-in-1. It's the same glue.
So maybe next time I'll grab one of these.
Yeah.
So I don't, I'm having issues right now. Okay, so for the inside of this, what do you guys think about this green with this purple and yellow? What? Oh my God, are you farting in here?
No. Oh my God. Really?
Or maybe...
I'm
Well,
having
you're-
a heat flash. Gosh, you
Oh.
got my heat flash fan.
Sorry. Just till I get one of my own.
I know.
It causes cancer in California? Just in California?
Only in California.
Oh, I'm safe then. I'm in Nevada.
Yeah.
I'm trying to choose a... Okay, so this is what is here. And that's what's on the other side. What do you think? I think... We already used pink.
Are you doing this all in painty paper?
Just the envelopes.
Oh, okay.
Get yourself under control. And I did the waterfall. Look. And what's wrong if I make one all out of painty paper?
Calm down, toddler.
Because look, this one's going to be all painty paper.
Rein your shit in.
No.
Oh my God, are you going to stomp your feet and pout? Brat.
Help me choose some paper. Now I've lost track of what I was doing. I had my toddler moment. I think the blue is too blue.
Give me some paper. This one right here.
That's the one I was saying.
That's the one. Okay.
Am I annoying you?
Child.
Oh, says the child. We already used pink, unfortunately.
Excuse me, but that's toddler to you.
Are you getting sassy pants with me?
Daddy, she's being mean.
Oh, he's not going to get involved.
That's if you want to speed read here.
He's going to be like, I'm going to crack both your asses. Now knock it off. Okay, so 3 1/4 inches. We're going to go 3 1/4 inches down, and it's not quite 7 1/4. So let's start this way. Let's do this mark right here, in between the 7 and 7 1/4, and then we only need 3 1/2 inches. She never said that. Never. No, that's 5 1/2. Try to get carried away with it. We've already got a pink one in there. I'm trying to avoid too much pink. And then we need to cut just a smidge more off here. Just another, not quite enough quarter from left to right. But whatever we put in here is going to be a mighty big piece, because that's a mighty big inside of the envelope, isn't it? Yeah, I like that better. That's doing me right. No man ever said 3 1/2 inches with pride. I will never take this glue to California, I promise. And if this is finally what gives me cancer, then I'm done in, because I have used so much beacon glue. I wonder if we have any more fish sticks. Now look at me. I ate a salad. I'm going all crazy. Oh my gosh. Well, Carla put that right. I am not reading that out loud. You can't make me. I did not ink this. Shucks. Ooh, ooh. I'm going to try and just ink it a little bit over here. At least want it to be lightly inked. Okay. You can't leave me alone for 3 seconds. Okay. There we go. Now I have glue all over my fingers. Title 65. Everything in California is known to cause cancer. Well, even the sun, geez. Okay, I need to turn this back around this way. I didn't get quite enough down here at the bottom because I touched it. Well, you know, California is kind of its own place. Apparently they like it that way. I was born there. I was born in Salinas. And I did live in Death Valley. And also Sequoia National Park briefly. Okay, so now maybe we want to use the fuchsia on the inside of this because this is turning into some stuff. Let's see about that. Let's see how we feel about that fuchsia page now. Because you're not going to see it while it's closed. And it does go good with the green. Let's do it. We need that to be a little under 7 1/4. So we'll try this again at that mile marker. So I think I'm actually going to do it like that, and I'm going to open this up and just dump some glue in there. This should be a good time to find my regular glue bottle. I'm trying to think of what I did with it last night. After my life. I wonder if it's pushed all the way to the top up there. Ow. Ouchie. Oh, this could cause a whole craft lunch. This would be much easier with my good glue. Hold, please. Oh boy. You're throwing a People magazine. Oh, wait, I found it. I finded it. Haha. Okay, Els. They elected a wrestler as the governor. Oh my. Well, California elected some weird people too. Okay. So we're gonna stick the glue bottle in there. Hold please while I get this maneuver down right. And the glue should be loose enough, since I watered it down, to get something down in there. But if anybody asks you about this later, I did never ever do this. Never happened. You never saw nothing. He sounded sane at least. Well, there's that. It's good when they sound sane, if they're going to make decisions for you as a state, Just saying. Well, you could never accuse this journal of being boring. I don't know if the inside matches the outside, though. I don't know if we could say that definitively. It's a little, it's a little noodly because it's wet. That's right. I said it. I said noodly. So you got your fuchsia. It just went on the inside. Because isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, California. I guess they are kind of polar opposites. A couple of actors and wow. Poor Linda Ronstadt. I've lost my back scratcher. Oh, just when you need it. I'm going to try a pair of scissors. Hold the phone, please. Got it. Woo. Pink and green are cool together. And so are green and purple. That one's going to need a couple of... Not too shabby, not too shabby. Okay, now we're going to do the back of this one first because the insert, there's something stuck to the... I think it might be out here. Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's start with the doodah, doodah. We have lots of choices. So let's see what our progression should look like here. Now that is a piece we use here. So maybe to keep it, let's do that. Let's add this on. Okay. Let's do it. I'm making decisions fast tonight. Okay, then we'll need to look at the clock soon because I think it's getting late. And I don't want to hold you guys up too late, especially you guys on the East Coast. But tomorrow we will have, our usual approximately 3 hours. And I think Els did say she was going to do Late Night Lunatics. So you guys know that Late Night Lunatics is not a crafty show. It is just a chatty thing where you can come in and talk about things you want to unload, happy news, all kinds of shit. Not that, yes, you can talk about all kinds of shit, but I meant that I didn't ink the edges on this again. If my head wasn't attached. You want to low key. You can vent about other channels on there, but you can't name a channel and you can't call out a fellow crafter. No names. But if you have something you want to get off your chest, that's the place you would do it because it's late night. We can do what we want to do to a certain extent. No politics, no religion, but all other topics are on the table. So if you've got a movie you liked or didn't like, if you've got a book you love or a book you hate, a new craft supply you're excited about, all kinds of things. It does not have to be craft related. You can come and vent to us about your mother-in-law. We can have discussions about podcasts you like or the latest, greatest video you've come across that you want to share. You can share about channels, shows on TV. It's just a good place to come and unwind at the end of a long week. After you've serial killered a few people in my life. She does it most Fridays. I won't say every Friday because, we both missed last Friday. We'll go ahead and hit the inside here. Because we know we're going to wind up doing the inside of this envelope here, but we're not going to put something over the, so. Okay. No, only very general stuff. Or if you just saw a video and you're like, I don't even know, you know, they were making a thing and I didn't understand. The one I hear the most is underpants and licking fingers. I say underpants a lot. Is it me? Is it me? Am I the bad one? And I do lick my fingers. I did it to pick up paper the other day. I'm the horrible crafter. It's me. Did we get a bot and I missed it? Yeah, licking the window is kind of gross. I do not support window licking. Let's see if we have a scrap piece that's big enough for that back. I know that might be a little dark for our purposes here. And this black on the other side. Okay. Nope, we don't have anything other than that one that's too dark. Okay. Now I've got scraps everywhere. We'll be figuring out something to do with lots of scraps. Okay, so I think I want to use that one now. I'm going to use this one for the back. Yeah. So let's get a measurement. Not the yellow. I think we're going to put the yellow on the inside. On the inside. So this is 5 inches. So we're going to cut it about a little bit under 5 inches because we do want a little bit of a, you know, we want it to be framed. And I want to use this. So 5.5. Oh, wait, I just said a little under 5. So we'll go, let's try not quite 5 3/4. Okay. And then we're going to go about not quite 4 1/4. So I think right about there. Okay. Yep, there it is. Okay, let's ink this time. Math breaks people. Let's shoot. Yeah. Why are you doing everything the hard way? Right? Well, and I'm not a good teacher because I'm like, well, let's just pinch it here and we'll cut it right there. You know? But I do know that some people need measurements. But I'm not an exact measurer. I like Elsa's tutorials for that reason. Because she can usually math things out so that it's not super difficult. And that is a good thing. I'm just going to keep using this glue because now it's open and needs to be, whoa, used up. You want quick and easy? Oh, I was a good Samaritan today, and I lifted a sign up that was outside a store that had blown over, and it was made out of fiberglass or plastic or something, and a tiny little sliver of it went into my finger, and I can't see it, but it's in there, and every now and then I grip something just right. I guess it's true. No good deed goes unpunished. After the live, I'm going to get the gooseneck lamp over there and try and get it out of my finger because it hurts when I touch some things. Yeah, just a little sliver of it brushed off and went into my finger. It has to be about the size of a eyelash or something, because when I could feel it, that's about how it felt like when you get one of those little pokey hairs near your mole or whatever, you know. I know every lady gets them. Well, maybe not every lady, but some of you will know what I'm talking about. I used to grow this really coarse hair right on, not like off to the left side of my chin. And it was coarser and harder than all the other hairs. So that's what it felt like. A little bit thicker than a normal like eyelash or hair you might pull out of your face. But it was also super gray. Oh, that's a good idea. Janice has the good ideas. I will try that. I will definitely try that. Okay, so far, yeah, I'm liking it. Let's see what this looks like if we look at that. Now, none of it clashes terribly, and we go all the way up to the top or that way, you know. Nice. So we do need to put something on the inside. And I'm thinking one of these yellow papers. We got 2 yellow papers. One with just yellow and black and one with yellow and orange. I'm trying to see which one I like better. I think because this has this color yellow kind of, I think I'm going to go with this one. I think we go with this one. So now we got to measure. But that is an excellent idea. Janice is the bomb. Between you and Carla, you have all the great advice I need in my life. Okay, so this is going to be just a smidge under 5 inches. All right. And I think I wanted to go this way. And I'm going to roll it over because it's rolling up the thing. Smidge under 5 inches. Okay. Nope. Okay, cut another little tiny smidge off that. Fudge. Oh. I'm going to have to cut it with my scissors. Wish me luck. Well, we have the other half if this fails epically. Oh, yeah, I like it. But we're going to put something in there, too. So this is really, theoretically, we probably don't need to do this. But I'm going to. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'll stencil here some other time. Just to give the front a little color in one of these colors that we've got going on here. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm probably not going to be able to. Well, actually, I think what I'm going to do is pull this up here like this. And glue it. And then I'm going to slide it back down in there. This one I am going to use the wetter. Oh, wish me luck. Good Lord. Come on, now's not the time. Oh. Don't be a glue weenus. Okay. I'm going to smooch that around a little bit. Okay. When you get it, there you go. Hubby's always getting garden splinters and thorns. You take out, oh, that's interesting. Okay, so yeah, we needed to go in just like that. Do not start folding now. Oh, this is going to be difficult. I think this is a case of good luck getting that in there. Okay. Yes, I'm doing it. And we'll glue it back up. I tried real hard. It's just because the envelope is so flexible, you know. And then I put glue over there. Shoot. Okay, now we're going to just glue up these edges very carefully. There we go. Okay. Now we're just going to fold that down. Give it a little finger score. Oh, I did it the wrong way. No, that's fine. We talked about we were going to have to do the... Come on. There we go. Because we talked about needing to do that. So there we go. And we're fine all the way down. We just need to do this side now. Ta-da! Not the ideal way, but usually. Okay. I do like that color inside the... That is nice. When you look at it, I have to say, I think I'm happy with our choices. And we can still add focal images, but this way, if we choose to leave, or stickers of some sort, you know, you've got really big stickers of flowers or whatever you want. But that gives us, you know, and so that it's somewhat, it may not be matchy-matchy with the outside, because I went with that yellow flower, but I don't think that it's off-putting in any way. So, and we had already used jelly prints in here, so we're just kind of carrying that over. And that leaves us a lot of choices for what we decorate ultimately, how we finish decorating the envelopes. And it does bulk up the whole project some. Now, you don't have to do this. You could have started, you could use colored envelopes. I've given out, well, not given out, but I've sold lots and lots of colored envelopes. Now, I don't know what it did with the lid. What did you do with the lid, Amy? Did you throw it on the floor? Yes, I did. So here's the thing. You guys have seen me now build a couple of these. So let me ask you this question. And please don't tell me it's my choice, because I love to build things with you guys. I like you to see me make all the mistakes and, whatever doesn't go right, because I think that helps. So that if you're doing something for the first time and you make a mistake, and maybe it's similar and maybe it's not that big a deal. You can figure out a way to fix it. Nothing is ever really ruined. I think sometimes people have, not of themselves, but because they see people saying, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, and all this other stuff, that they've made a irreparable, they got to start over mistake. So I am quite happy with this. And I did think about adding some paper flowers up here when it's all done, some dimensional. I'm not sure, but I may just put like a title plate right here. That could be a thing that happens. So I'm pretty happy with it so far. And don't forget, we've got our other inside journal, which this probably will have another thing on it. But like, this was a paperweight paper, and how we thickened that up was we just matted another paperweight paper on the inside and reinforced that a little bit with some washi tape and glue. So woohoo, fun stuff. But let me ask you this. I wanted to start this one tonight, and I think, let me look at the time. I think we've been on for way over an hour and a half. We've been on for 2 hours, you guys. You are my crazy peeps. I'm going to be making this one next. And I need to take this. Hold on while I take this off here. They don't always come off that easy, just so you know. Sometimes it's a struggle. So I want to put that. It's just a smidge below. Let me ink that so you can see it. It'll be easier to see. This is the one I want to make out of all jelly prints. For the booklets and everything. So I'm just putting it a little bit below that, because you're going to want to have your paper come up just under that too. So whatever you choose to put on the panels. And then that gives you, as you go. So that's the size it's going to be. And I think, let me grab a piece of, what did I just do with all that paper I had? So here's a piece. And I will probably use double-sided for this. But yeah, you can see I'll only have to trim it a tiny bit. And this is going to fit. So that can be my booklet for here. I just need to trim maybe a 1/4 inch off the top there. Probably less than. And that'll go for the book that goes inside too. We'll only need to trim it down. Well, that actually fits, but I would still trim it down a little bit just so that it's not. And then I want to do the waterfall out of that too and everything. So are you guys interested in seeing me make that one, or are you okay if I just make it off stream? Would you like to see a video? I don't care how long it takes me to make these, to be honest with you. If you guys want to see them made and you want to, have a little participation in the process and all that. So would you rather I did them live, or because this could be our new Thursday thing for a little while, We're always struggling with Thursdays. You want to see Amber? Okay. Gotta find some duct tape. Okay, if you guys are happy seeing it, I'm good doing it. So that'll be our new Thursday thing for a while. We'll switch it out every few Thursdays so we don't get bored with it, you know. Because I want to make the bigger one with the 11 by 17 paper. I want to make at least 2 of these. I want to make one out of the jelly prints, and then I kind of want to do a smaller, creepy one. I want to do one this size that's creepy, and so I think I have a couple of in between sizes. So Carla's like, live. Christine, yes, make it. Okay, so that is it for tonight because we have been on for 2 freaking hours, you guys. Why'd you let me run on that long like a lunatic? I'm going to assume you like it in some way. So I am sorry if I've kept you up late and you are on the East Coast, or if you're anywhere and I've kept you up late. But I do enjoy your company. This was fun. I'm glad you went along on this journey for me, watching me struggle with all the things. But that's what makes it fun. So we're eventually going to use some Velcro for closures here. If I had thought ahead, I could have borrowed some magnets from Elle's and put them under the paper, and we could have done it that way. But I'm happy enough with the Velcro. We enjoy chatting with you. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment for sure. So that's the end for tonight. I hope to see some of you tomorrow at Friday for serial killering, and maybe even some late night lunatics if you're up for it. However you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all the joy you bring, and I hope I will bring a little bit back to you. Yes, Carla, definitely. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you guys the happiest of crafting. Bye, 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 bye. Bright blessings and hugs and hisses. Good night to each and every one of you, and to all our lurkers out there. We love our lurkers. Thank you all for the thumbs up, the thumbs down, however you thumbed. And if you didn't thumb at all, that's good too. That is the end, you guys. Carla, get rested and have a good Friday. Eat some good food. I hope to see you tomorrow. The end. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know if it's going to let me in. Come on. I have this weird box. And it never did go away. I'm going to close it and hope it goes for the best, guys. I'm just going to... This may not